There you go.
It's the backwoods.
Hello, Israel. Hello, family. It's like every time me and this young fella get together, we ready to fight because we got so much stuff to talk about our people. It's always our family giving us these headaches and problems. And I know y'all don't know no better. You caught up in the nonsense and the web of lies of this country and the false prophets, the false teachers, the false motivational speakers, the false anything that calls themselves anything that pertains to anything that's supposed to be truth and of righteousness. He already said your righteousness is like filthy rags to him. You have no clue what you're serving or what you're worshiping. If you're a woman and you're wearing pants, you don't know who God is. That's called an abomination. You won't get into the kingdom. If you're out here eating shellfish, which God told you precisely do not eat, you will not enter in the kingdom. Why? Because it's an abomination unto him. If you out here worshiping the holidays of the oppressors, who's worshiping false gods and false images, which he made it quite clear that people that do such things are heathens, you will in no case enter into the kingdom. These are things that you're supposed to bring to forelight before your face, into your light, into your children, most importantly, because you are their eyes now. They don't know what right from wrong to that severity is, so you got to be an instruction manual.
Going into that for the children.
Talk to them.
If you think that you're not sacrificing them by teaching them this,
Oof.
that's already a sacrifice. You're teaching them to continue this trend so that they can teach their own kids.
Mm-hmm.
Never-ending cycle. So
Yep.
don't think in your mind that you are not sacrificing them by teaching them the ways of this, the heathens. These holidays. You're teaching them Halloween right now. Next month is Thanksgiving. You think you can make an excuse for it as saying it's for the family, it's for the kids, it's for this, it's for that.
I mean,
At the end of the day, you're still sacrificing.
There you go. Think about Halloween. What is that? Celebrating death. Thanksgiving. What is that? Celebrating the destruction of your people.
It has nothing to do with family.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. You just
We were
choose that one
slaughtered
day.
that day.
You chose that one day to gather together when you had 364 other days.
Trails of tears.
When you could have just go visit your grandma and your grandpa. But you chose all to gather for one day. The same day that your peoples got destroyed.
And how are they supposed to look at you when they see you with turkey and stuffing and cranberry just slipping off your mouth?
The same people that brought peace, right? It was
Oh,
sudden
man.
destruction right after. Because they had no peace in their heart.
Because when they came here, they had all that sickness on them, dirty and filthy as they always have been.
They're still doing it.
We
Still
open
bringing
our
this
doors
filthiness.
to them, and then what do? They break every freaking tree they ever had, stole everything you ever dreamed of, and then on top of that, moved your asses to reservation camps across the freaking globe. Kicked you out your own home,
And you still choose to trust them
and
every
then
day.
look at you in your face and say, "We're friends, right, Poppy?" Yeah.
Just because they called you Poppy or Mommy. They
Yeah.
kind of learned your language
Yeah.
that they taught us, actually.
Yeah.
'Cause
What
that's
was you
not even
speaking
our
before
language.
before you met them?
Were you
You
speaking
understand?
Spanish? Do you
No.
really think you were speaking Spanish
We
or
wasn't
English?
speaking no motherfucking Spanish. No, we wasn't speaking English. No. You
They
see,
had to translate that Bible, didn't they? From
Hebrew,
Hebrew.
Greek, and Latin.
Come on, man.
Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. Why? Because we were gonna be pulverized by the Greeks and the Latins.
This is the
That's why
worst
you got
time of the year,
What you
man.
got now?
Worst time of the year because you see the filthiness right in front of you.
And refuse to change. Think you're right.
Don't get mad when your kids get sick from the candy that you about to give them next week.
Diabetes is real. Cavities are real.
Don't get mad when your kid gets snatched up because they knocked on the wrong house.
And you will have, don't you understand that what you worship are other gods, you choosing their ways. But you're
This is our people. They want to
This
keep
is-
playing like it's all fun. Everything is
Yeah.
fun, fun, fun.
This is
You
not
wake
a
up
God.
and think you have the right to have fun.
How is this fun?
What's fun about it? What's fun about watching people try each other over for candy?
What is fun about watching people get dressed up as monsters and ghouls? When you can hear about the stories of people having to worry about real monsters knocking and kicking in their doors. What is the purpose of that?
You got all these documentaries on Netflix and everything about actual monsters. People that chopped up people.
Day
Serial
of the
killers.
Dead. You understand? We're supposed to be serving the God of the living, and you out here pushing the God of the dead.
The dead.
Imagine them apples.
Supposed to
What
stay
did he
in the
tell
ground,
you?
bro.
Choose no other gods before me. Put no other gods before me. But you're willfully doing that. Not only are you willful, you're going to put your children in the mix, make them get in there. But then you're going to say it's for the church. They're going to blame your child for you committing another adulterous act.
That kind of goes back to what Jesus said, suffer not the children not to come unto me. You're supposed to be teaching them about Jesus, about God.
That's it.
But you're teaching them about this world that has nothing, useless. It's useless.
Exactly.
It's vain. That's what I just learned what that word means.
There you
Useless.
You
Profitable
got
for
your-
nothing.
Got children out here with, what's it, pajama pants on? Tights. Showing all their little curves. For these little...
And then you get mad when a little pervert is over there snapping shots, and
You got little cousins with problems. You know what I'm saying?
you got uncles with problems.
Uncles that don't know how to keep them to themselves. You know these uncles.
Well, you know.
You always see them watching the little porn flicks. You see them, you know them. They can't stop talking about a girl then when they find your daughter slipping. But they want to get there hug up on uncle. And they got on these little skin tight ass tights. What the hell do you think they thinking about?
Hmm.
Wait till they go to sleep.
It's a sick world, man.
Wait till they fall asleep. And then you wonder why children come out with those Down syndrome looking eyes and things. You gotta think about this, man. Evil is among us, and it starts with disobedience. God gave the women precise instructions on how to dress. You want to do it your way. God tells a man how to train up his child, how to train up a child. Tell him to spare the rod, you spoil that child. Let you know how to keep discipline in the home. What do? You give children their cell phones at 5, 6, 7 years old. You got children cursing out each other left and right. And you wonder why this cycle won't end. Because there's no parents out here trying to be a parent. They're trying to be friends to the kids.
It's the worst decision you can make right there.
You spare the rod, you spoil the child. You can't let a child raise you. But that's what it looks like. Child telling the parent you need to go to sleep. You had too much to drink today.
Child
telling
oppressors.
the parent why you getting home so late. Child telling the parent why am I seeing Bobby in mama bed. This is the world we live in. There is no fear of God, no sense of correction or discipline, nowhere. You got parents sending their kids to military because they can't have no way of disciplining their own children.
So you let the army do it.
You let the army do it, and these motherfuckers are the ones that pulverize and killing your people in your home countries.
It's even worse when
So
one
you
of our
add your
people
children
become,
to that to kill their own.
Yep.
Bro,
Like when one of us become a police officer, you just end up killing one of your own.
all the time. And you drone in the thing. If you're having fun, you thinking these enemies are your friends until you fall asleep in their basement.
That's the worst.
Next thing you know, you got a noose around your neck. You got motherfuckers get ready to have a party with you because they caught you slipping.
They love when you fall asleep.
Don't understand the war and the fight that you're in. And I know we didn't ask for this, but everyone had a choice, King and Princess. Everyone had a choice.
Still got a choice.
You have a choice to read this book as much as he and I do. You have a choice to believe in God as much as he and I do. Only difference seem like it is now here. Some people's eyes are open. Some remain to stay asleep. You stay asleep, you lose your children, you lose your house, you lose your dad and your mom behind nonsense they could have been stayed away from if they only what? Stayed in the house on the Sabbath day. Train up their children while they're in there. Acknowledge God in all their ways. Keep the commandments and fear him. These are simple things to do.
Why do you want to get broken? You
That
don't know
protects
how,
your whole house, man.
You don't know how far it's gonna be when you get broken and contrite.
But
Why
see,
do you gotta wait for that?
but it takes a broken and contrite spirit to change.
It will take it.
Because without a broken and contrite spirit, you ain't changed nothing.
Nothing at all.
Because there's no fear of God in you. And God warned us of these things, saying if you do any things and worship their gods, You will be destroyed right along with them. You will be dying with them. Why? Because you chose to do what they do. The whole point of the strain is supposed to be like us. We're supposed to be the priests and the kings of the world. But our people rather be hooligans. Want to be in the
Supposed to be the other
game.
way around. Them teaching us.
Pimps and whores and sluts. Thieves and robbers and murderers and killers. That's what our people choose to be.
They bump music to that.
Yeah. Then they get choice. Then they got a choice. They go to college and they learn something. But then somewhere along the way, God never made it there. They get this money in their pocket. They think they're doing something real good. Then Jesus remind you, it'd be easier for a camel to get through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom. And then he shows you how, when he asked the rich man, told the rich man, sell all you had, give to the poor, and come follow me. Then you will have, real fruit, real riches. What would happen? He walked away crying. This is how our people today walk away crying when they realize they got to cut off Shanae and Boo Boo, Radico and them. You got to cut them off. Why? Because they're continually filth and sin.
Or
You're not supposed to keep company with such people.
They cry because they can't do these holidays no more.
You're supposed to envy not your oppressor. Choose none of their ways. You jump into bed with them. They get mad at the consequences. You get mad when people get locked up for the things they choose to do. Who taught you those things you're doing? Because in the Bible it tells you, love thy neighbors, you love thyself. Honor thy father, honor thy mother. Choose not, do not kill, do not steal, do not bear false witness, do not be adulterous, be covetous. Do not be covetous. Be content with such things as you have, bro. Love God with all your heart, your soul, your mind, your might, your strength. Don't you think that'll save your life? If you knew who gave you that life? Remember, he formed us from the dust of the ground and gave a breath of life. Like you said, life and death is what? The power of the tongue. What you say can help a child smile. That's as much as what you say can make a child go into the closet and unalive themselves because they can't make dad or mama happy. You don't understand the power you hold. And choose to give it to the ones that hate you more than you hate yourself, unfortunately. Now, Jesus tells you, and God himself telling you to love thy neighbors and love thyself, and to what?
He said one of the greatest commandments right there.
Bro. Leviticus 19, put it like this, bro. 19 verse 17.
Leviticus 19,
17. Yep.
17.
And then we're going to jump to 15. But here we go. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. That's what we're trying to do.
I don't want to see you die.
So I'm trying to tell you the truth. You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. It's God. Let God be true and every man alive. Pause down. But in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. We can judge you. We are instructed by God to judge our own people. But before we do that, we must do what? Judge ourselves
accordingly.
I cannot be a hypocrite because God hates hypocrites. So we only can tell you what we know because we've been where you once were. We are what you once are. We've been there before.
That's the problem. People get kept past the past. So they still gonna call us hypocrites.
Glory be to God of Israel, man.
Your thoughts.
Oh my
Going
God.
Ephesians.
Yeah, bro. Wait a minute, I'm trying to find that. No man, yep. Yep. There we go. Ephesians 5, brother. We're gonna make some common sense on some things. Now listen to these scriptures and we're gonna straighten it out. Be ye therefore followers of God as dear children. Okay. And walk in love as Christ also hath loved us. We keep wanting to say John 3:16. What is the name Jesus supposed to bring to you? Jesus Christ gave you not a license to sin, but he took the blood of death from you by dying for you. So now he gives you a way out by putting on therefore the new man, because the old you died with him. And now the new you raised up in newness of life with him. Now he is your what? propitiation, your offering. Why? Because God offered them up for you. For while we were yet sinners, Christ died for you. That's how much he loves you. And this is how you show appreciation for that love, is by continuing in your filth and the nastiness he's precisely died for. What do you think is what is the recompense going to come unto you for that choice? A fiery indignation coming to devour you.
Some already got the reward.
You choosing this thing. Keep that in mind. And have given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to God for a sweet smelling savor. Remember, he died for you, right?
As dear children.
Mm.
You gotta, what does that signify? You gotta renew your mind, man.
Bro.
You gotta renew you gotta come as a child. What does that signify? You gotta be reborn.
Like he said, let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Disobedience to what? What?
The law.
Deuteronomy 8. Go right back to it. Deuteronomy 8, verses 19 and 20.
Yeah.
There you go. I knew it was going to come back to it. And it shall be, if thou do at all forget the Lord thy God, and walk after other gods, and serve them, and worship them, I testify against you this day that ye shall surely perish. I'm not saying this. God is saying this. We just repeating what he said. As the nations which the Lord destroyed before your face,
The nations that taught you this stuff.
so shall ye perish. You're going to die with them. You are practicing the ways of the heathen. You will die with the heathen.
You have put them before God.
Because you would not be obedient unto the voice of the Lord your God. What did he tell you? For what did he say? Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. What is that wrath going to do to you? He's going to destroy you. For this ye know that no whoremonger, no uncomplete person, no covetous man, who is an idolater, what are you worshiping now? Other gods, other people, other persons who have something to say. What did he tell you? Neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, no jesting, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks is what you're supposed to do. But no one is thankful at all.
None.
They're not thankful for the blood of Jesus, because they took the blood of Jesus and turned it to an unclean thing.
They continued on their filth.
And where's that mentioned at? Book of Hebrews chapter 10. Glory be to God of
To an
Israel.
open shame.
Oh my God. And you heard that, heard it.
You've been put him back to an open shame because you think he died for you to continue in sin.
All praises.
Every time, that's the excuses everybody use. Well, he died for me to continue in the filth? Really?
Oh man. He's talking to him, man. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, what is that knowledge of the truth? That Jesus Christ died for your sins. You heard of that. Not only that, you call the name of Jesus as much as you want. Claim God and Jesus God and all kinds of things. All these wonderful things you claim to be. But he's telling you quite clear here, for if you sin willfully, that means you got up out the bed, you thought that thing through.
And then you said, Jesus died for me.
And then on top of that, you thought that thing through some more.
And
you
said
did it
again,
anyway.
Jesus died for me for that.
There
again.
you go. And I'm going to get that girl number. I'm going to get that guy number. I'm going to
Sin
go
on
to this
top
girl
of
house.
sin
I know
on
my
top
girl
of
at
sin.
home, but I'm going to go to that girl house. I'm going to have sex with this girl. Or the chick going to say, oh, my man in the bathroom.
But
Let
it's
me
all
call this
good,
other
right?
nigga.
It's all good. Jesus died for me.
When did
Sin
he
on
get
top of sin.
on top of sin? Adding fire to the fuel.
Top.
Add
Reaches
more
all the
fire
way up
to
to
it.
heaven.
Add more fire to it. What he say here? After that we have received knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins. Remember what Jesus said? Away from me, you work of iniquity, for I never knew you.
Imagine that day.
That is the conversation we all are looking forward to, unfortunately, one day. And where is that coming from? But a certain there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment. Of judgment. What is that judgment? Away from me, you worker of iniquity, for I never knew you. And fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries. What is that fiery indignation? That's that lake of burning fire. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much sorer punishment?
Today.
Suppose ye shall he be thought worthy who have trodden underfoot the Son of God, and hath accounted the blood of the covenant wherewith he has was sanctified, an unholy thing, and hath done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
They use that grace for the wrong reason.
Taking that grace period and ignoring the fact that this is your time to get straight.
Get right.
This
Not
is your
keep
time
adding
to
sin
study,
on top of sin.
to show thyself approved to do what? Even for God to open his gates to you to enter.
What did Jesus tell everybody that he came across? Sin no more.
Or a worse thing shall come unto you.
Sin no more. He didn't tell you to keep sinning.
There you go. For we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith the Lord. I want you to hear the words that saith the Lord. So the Lord is
That
saying
means
these
he
things.
said it.
And again, the Lord shall judge his people.
Who's his people, man?
Something about that Israel.
Yeah,
I
something
told him.
about that Israel.
It
They
is-
don't believe, man. They don't even consider.
Exactly. Now this is the kicker. It is a fearful thing
That's
to
the
fall
fear.
into the hands of the living God. Now this is what's going to divide the sheep from the goats. If you fear God, you're going to keep his commandments. You're not going to argue. You're going to do what he says.
do what he
because you
says.
understand the punishment that's to come. It ain't worth the headache, bro.
Regardless of that, it brings.
And just as much as you know, you're going to be able to tell the difference between those who don't love God, who don't want to serve God. Why? Because they're still reveling in the ways of this world.
They want to see you come back to that vomit.
And what did Peter say here? Oh my God, this is coming out perfectly. Book of Peter, 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 20, my dog. For if, I'm about to get in this thing, nigga. Let's get into this.
Chapter 2.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to go here. 13. It's, But these is, oh, wow, there's so many. Go to 11. Whereas angels which are greater in power and might bring not railing accusations against them before the Lord, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not. These are the people that have an opinion about the Bible and never read it for themselves. You still let someone else read the Bible to you.
Or you
Then give
watching
theirs.
videos or
Nigga,
this or that.
Talk to them. And
on,
they
man.
giving their example of why, or giving their excuse as to why. But yet they're breaking the commandments in the
But
same
because
breath.
it's us, black and brown.
Because
or
we look like you.
we're
We
your
don't know
cousin
nothing.
or we're your brother or we're your, your significant other or whatever. You don't want to listen to us because of what we may have been.
Oh my God.
You're a hypocrite. Oh, now you believe in God?
Oh no. It's a surprise to you. Huh?
Oh, surprise.
Somebody has a desire about God you don't like. But then how you said made to
Remember,
be
broken and contrite, man.
But these natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed speak evil of the things that they understand not. And shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
Because you corrupting other people's with what
And
you
you're lying
think
on
you
the
know.
Bible regularly, faithfully.
What you think you know.
I know Jesus. I believe in God. Jesus
I got
is
my
my
own
God.
relationship with
Well,
God.
Jesus said to sin no more.
I'm going to change when I change.
In my time. You got time.
Oh,
You
you
can
got
control
time
the day
now.
and
Oh,
time
okay.
now.
So you got time, huh?
That's why them cemeteries let you know the date they died. They weren't ready,
With
brother.
the hospitals, they got the time you died.
They weren't ready.
I
Are
thought you had
ready?
more time.
Ooh, you think you ready? You really think you ready?